What's up, everyone? Drew Snipes here with Beers and Gears, and in today's episode, we're going to do a review and demo of the Whac-A by Big Ears Pedals and 60 Cycle Hum. Check this thing out. So the story with this goes is that same guy who let me borrow the Gibson Voodoo Explorer as well as the 5150 Overdrive texted me a picture of all his gear and was like, hey, do you see anything else here that you'd like to do a video on? And I came across the Whac-A. So I saw the Whac-A in the picture. It was a gold pedal with 9 foot switches on the front. And I was like, what the heck is that? That looks nuts. I was like, that one. Add that to the list. I want to see what it is. I want to see what it does. And I'm really excited. So this is a conglomeration between 60 Cycle Hum and Big Ear Pedals. Kind of a crazy idea as it's 9 individual boosts that you can stack on top of each other. Each switch allows for the same amount of boost. So you can get a little bit of boost or a lot of it. And to me, that's just nuts. Really excited about this thing. So let's get to the table, open this thing up, and then plug it in and just have a grand old time. And I'm super excited. So check this out. So I have a lot of dreams as a YouTuber, and I think I'm going to add on to the list to have a cartoon image of myself and print it on the box of a pedal. Pretty awesome. So you see here you have 60 Cycle Hum, and then I'm guessing you have the people from Big Ear Pedals. They know how goofy this thing is. They know how goofy it looks. You know, you have a dumb idea by 60 Cycle Hum. We don't know why we made this either. So it's not a very serious pedal, more or less, but I'm still super excited to see what this thing can do. 9 levels of boost is just really, really crazy. You can also see they are limited in numbers. So this is number 24 of 60, which is awesome. But enough with all that. Let's open this thing up. So it is a used pedal, but everything that should be in here is in here, including the hammer. So they included a hammer to tie it in with whack-a-mole, you know, so you can whack your switches, which I'm not going to do that because it's not my pedal. We're just going to push them like normal people do. But pretty cool idea to tag in the hammer. Then you have the pedal. And then you got a fancy bag. You know, like a cheesecloth bag. Fancy. Really fancy. And then there's the pedal. Gold finish, all 9 knobs, switches. So enough messing around. Let's hook this thing up and have a grand old time and see how crazy we can get with the Whac-A. And we're going to do that with a signal chain of the Ibanez RG5 EX1 going into the pedal, into the front of the Randall RG1503, going into the Randall cab beneath it with Eminence Legend speakers mic'd up with an SM57. Let's hook it up and check it out. Here we go. So that was a whole lot of fun. Definitely a lot of drive in there, a lot of boost. You can definitely see how it's stacking independently, which is really cool. But now let's see what it's going to sound like boosting a dirty channel on the Randall RG1503, and I'm super excited. So check it out. So final thoughts on the big ear 60 cycle hum Whac-A. This thing's superb. Definitely not a practical effect, but a whole lot of fun. There's definitely a way you can set this up to where you can use it on stage, whether you go from 3 on as your like light sound, and then you put 6 on as your heavy sound. So you just mash them all down to turn it to 3, mash them all back down to turn it to 6. That's plausible. That's a pretty good idea. Or 2 and 7, or something. I think that's a pretty cool idea. But just use an overdrive pedal. But I do love this idea. I think it's a great one. I think it sounded awesome. It was definitely pushing the front of the Randall really awesome. I was really impressed by that. So, crazy pedal. Really great idea. I liked it a whole lot. So, thank you to 60 Cycle Hum and Big Ear Pedals for coming out with this thing. Pretty sick. Pretty cool idea. And with that, I want to thank you guys so much for watching. Please like, share, and subscribe, and do all that fun YouTube stuff. I greatly do appreciate it. Putting videos out every Tuesday at 6:30 p.m. and every Saturday at 9:30 a.m. for Metal to the Pedal Saturdays. Until next time, this is Drew Snipes, Beers and Gears. This is the 60 Cycle Hum Whac-A, and it's Whac-A nuts, man. Drew Snipes out.